If you're someone that's looking for a perfect, ideal, back to school, easygoing fragrance, or just a fragrance for every day if you're not in school, something that you can wear to the office, something that comes from a designer brand, this is the video for you to watch because I'm going to be sharing with you my top 5 designer fragrances for this purpose. I chose these 5 fragrances specifically because they're not too polarizing, but they're still a little bit unique and special, to the point that I still keep them in my collection and I go for them on a regular basis because I think that they're special and interesting, and I definitely do think that they're worth checking out, and yet they're not going to be so expensive. So if you're looking for like a first fragrance, or if you're just building your collection, these are also some really good options to try out. If this is your first time watching this channel, hello, my name is Anya. I love fragrances and I talk about them here every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, along with a ton of bonus content in between. So if you're interested, do consider subscribing. Okay, so first up is Gucci Memoire de Odeur. This is such an iconic fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful. If you're interested in something like herbal, but still a little bit floral and tea-like, this is one to try. It's lighter. It's not going to be super intense. It's definitely a fragrance that sometimes is a bit fleeting. So this is one I would recommend spraying on clothes or hair if you want it to last longer. But what I like about this is that it's a very comforting scent. So most people do end up really liking this perfume. And I like it because it's incredibly unique, but it's still pretty accessible. So if you can get your hands on this fragrance, I definitely recommend doing so. It's like a perfect daytime fragrance. I think it can be worn year-round, to be honest, and I really love it. Plus the bottle looks absolutely gorgeous. I love what they did here with the facets. So this is definitely one that I'd recommend trying out if you're looking for like that perfect first designer fragrance and you're interested in something with green herbal notes. This is absolutely stunning. Next, I have L'Imperatrice by Dolce and Gabbana. This is such a beautiful fragrance, truly one of my favorite fragrances of all time. This is essentially like a sour kind of like tart fragrance, but it's done in a very interesting way. It smells like almost like a candy. This is beautiful. It's a lighter fragrance, but it does have pretty good longevity. So this comes and goes to my nose, but if you're looking for something like sweet and tart and like a little bit ozonic, this is one to try. I believe it has notes of like watermelon, cyclamen, rhubarb. So if that sounds good to you, try this one out. I have like a 1 ounce of this that I've pretty much almost emptied, and I recently bought, or not recently, but I had to purchase like the larger size because I go through this fragrance very easily. It's one of those easy reach perfumes that's just a mood uplifter for me. I feel like this fragrance is interesting because rhubarb is usually present in more higher end niche perfumes, but here they've included it and I really, really do love it. It's beautiful. It's a great fragrance to try. Highly recommend trying this out if you're looking for something that's like sweet but not too sweet. If you're looking for something with a unique spin on it, but still approachable, this is one to try. I love this perfume. It's pretty much an essential for me. It's amazing. Next up, let's talk about Orabella. I love this specific one. This is Salted Muse from Orebella. Generally, if you're looking for like a lighter fragrance, you should really check them out. They have some really good options, I feel, for beginners to perfumes especially. They have like a ambery bottle. That one is a really good one to start out with if you're looking for a nice vanilla. I go for Salted Muse because I think this is a little bit more unique and it's more in fitting with what I'm looking for because it's kind of like a salty fig, and this smells very unique, but it's still very approachable. A lot of people don't like it. They say it smells like being like in a garden, and personally I'm okay with that, but definitely recommend sampling Orabella if you're looking for like that typical, or not typical, if you're looking for that versatile fragrance that you can wear on an everyday basis. Sample this brand. They're available in Ulta. I wouldn't necessarily blind buy any of their items, but if you're looking for something with a unique spin on it that's also pretty affordable, check Orabella out. I really like what they're doing with this brand. Next up, this is kind of an iconic fragrance for me. This is Idole Nectar by Lancome. Idole in general, just like the original fragrance, is a really good one to try if you're a fan of rose, if you're looking for something a little bit more special and elegant. But this one adds a unique spin to that traditional Idole rose with additional notes of popcorn and caramel, making this a really good perfume, kind of like an in-between between your traditional floral and gourmand, and it's a very unique fragrance in that respect. It's beautiful. I have received compliments on it, so if you're looking for a gourmand fragrance with caramel that doesn't smell juvenile, that smells still like very special and unique. This is one to try. It's extremely good. I love it, and I think that a lot of people used to talk about this one, but they don't now. I think that if you're a gourmand lover, you should check this one out. And if you're looking to kind of like delve into gourmand perfumes, but you're smelling like the caramel fragrances that everyone's talking about, and you're thinking, okay, that's a little bit too literal, this is a really unique fragrance, and I love it. It's one of my favorite gourmand fragrances, or my favorite designers, and I think everyone who loves beautiful gourmand notes and vanillas would love this fragrance. It's really, really good. And plus the bottle is beautiful. I wish I had the bigger one, but I still really love this perfume. So this next one is pretty much my go-to. It's such an elegant fragrance. I mean, all of these are my go-tos, but this one especially is a fragrance I love. This is Dior's Pure Poison, one of the most beautiful musk perfumes I've ever tried in my life. This has a little bit of citruses in it, but it really spotlights the notes of, I believe, gardenia and jasmine and a woody base. This is beautiful. It smells so elegant. I love this. This is, I think, quite possibly my favorite Dior fragrance of all time. This is so good. And it's one of those fragrances that stays on all day, by the way. So I have worn this fragrance and it lasts all day. And I also really like how it's very elegant and versatile. People really give me compliments when I wear this perfume, and I clearly have made quite a dent in this bottle. So I think it's like that perfect, elegant, everyday scent. If I was looking for an everyday perfume out of this entire video that I would not get sick of, I'd probably just choose this one. Even though I love all these perfumes, don't get me wrong, but this is probably my top pick in this video for versatility, elegance. I just love this perfume. I feel like it's really good for day or night, so it's, again, very versatile. So those are my top 5 picks if you're interested in a new fragrance for back to school, or just like a new perfume to wear to work, something that will be versatile, easy, not too expensive. Thank you for watching until the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it and found it useful, and I'll see you next time. Bye!